everyone, Vincenzo here with a new ukulele tutorial. This week, let's learn one of my favorite songs by U2, Where the Streets Have No Name. Whilst this song is relatively easy to play, you will still have the chance to learn some interesting strumming patterns and a couple of interesting chord progressions. In regards to chords, you only need 5 of them to play Where the Streets Have No Name. They are D, G, B minor, A, and C at 9. Two things to say about these chords. First of all, I will be playing D like this. I'm barring with my index the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and the 1st string is muted. You see? Furthermore, if you don't want to use C at 9, you can simply play C using this shape. Having said that, let's start working on the verse. But before doing that, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel. I don't like to say these things, but it will really help me if you do. And it doesn't cost you anything. The strumming pattern for the verse goes like this. 3, 4, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down. One more time. 3, 4, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Notice how I kept moving my right hand even though I wasn't hitting the strings. I did that to keep the rhythm steady and groovy. This is the chord progression for the verse. As you can see, it's a quite long one. Usually you have 4 measures, but in this case, the chord progression is based on 16 measures. However, the chords are repeated quite a lot. In fact, I could have written D 6 times, G twice, but it's not really musical to write it like that. Anyway, let's play the chord progression using the strumming pattern you've just learned. 3, 4, D. Twice more. G. B minor. A. C at 9. Twice more. Okay, time to work on the chorus. As you probably know if you follow me, it's better to use different strumming patterns for different sections of a song. Let me say though that if you're running out of time or if you're feeling lazy, for this one you can keep using the strumming pattern from the verse. Anyway, the strumming pattern that I suggest for the chorus goes like this. 3, 4, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. And again, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. This pattern is quite full as it tries to recreate the vibe from the guitars in the track. This is the chorus chord progression. This time it's based on 12 measures, like a blues, and it's very similar to the one from the verse, but the G lasts longer and you don't have the C at 9. Having said that, let's play it. 3, 4, D. G. G again. B minor. A. Done. After the chorus you have 4 measures of D before going back to the verse. This is basically a post-chorus. For this you can simply keep using the strumming pattern of the chorus. By the way, if you want to make the song more interesting, use sus2 and sus4 chords. These chords are often used by U2 and they are really part of their sound. Let me just give you a quick demonstration of how I would add sus2 and sus4 chords in the verse. 3, 4, D, this has 4, D, this has 4, one more time, Last two. B minor, B minor 7, A up 9, C up 9, C up 9, C over E. Okay, that was just an idea, and of course I did a few extra variations. By the way, if you're not familiar with sus chords, check out my tutorial on them. Okay, now you know the main parts of the song, but if you want to play it all, you're missing the intro. The intro is very long, they mostly play chords with a synth and the guitar plays using a lot of delay. I would say if you really want to play the intro, start from where the drums enter and follow this chord progression. You can use the strumming pattern from the verse, or alternatively you can work out your own strumming pattern. In the description you can find a tutorial that teaches you how to do that. By the way, the outro is similar to the first part of the intro. Now let's have a play along, where I'm gonna be playing the verse and the chorus, and then you can decide how to arrange your own cover of Where the Streets Have No Name. The tempo will be 126 BPM. Having said that, get ready, you're about to start playing. The aim of this tutorial was to give you an overview of Where the Streets Have No Name by U2, so that you can put together your own cover of it. On my Patreon page you can find the chord chart and the backing tracks that you need for practicing this. You have 3 backing tracks, one at the original tempo, one slower and another one even slower. And don't forget that if you learned something from this video and you would like to say thank you, you can buy me a coffee, link in the description. That's all for now. Let me know in the comments if you managed to learn this song. And if you want to take your playing to the next level, have a look at my free course here on YouTube and download my free 8-step roadmap, link in the description, that will tell you the exact process to follow to learn the ukulele. Moreover, check out the other links in the description to learn more about the types of classes that I've got available at the moment. And if you're into U2, check out my tutorial for one, or have a look at the description where you can also find I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For and With or Without You. Having said that, thank you very much for watching and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next week. Ciao!